People say size doesn't matter when it comes to dinosaur exhibits, it absolutely does. Good evening, my lovely ladies and gentlemen, this is BestInSlot and we are back building our Prehistoric Planet in Jurassic World Evolution, and today we are going to finally finish off the Australian slash African zone. There we go, Australia slash Africa. I say finally, it only took one bloody episode because of course we spent the last episode building a fairly mammoth safari zone. This little exhibit is going to fit into here. It's going to be much less big. It's going to be much less sort of elaborate. It's going to be very chill and just fit in this little gap right here. I have added my little tiger stripe slash sun pattern thing, which to me feels quite African slash Australian in a lot of ways, even the colours, but I'm not that 100% convinced. I do think it's necessary, and I think when you view the park overall it balances out with the pathing area over there, which is absolutely why I did it in the first place, and I'm going to leave it until I finish the park to kind of evaluate how it all fits together. I am, generally speaking, still very happy with the whole thing. Today we're going to make a Suchomimus. Now, I had a lot of comments about the lack of Spinosaurus. Those who've watched my series over the last few days will know that Spinosaurus is my favourite dinosaur in this game. That's why I'm not putting it in the park. I've put it in every single park I've ever made, I believe. I haven't gone back and checked, but I'm 90% sure I have included Spinosaurus in every single park, so we're not going to include it for once, and then I can include it in every other park I ever make again, so this is the one time it's going to happen. So a few things we need to do first of all. We need to turn the day-night cycle back on. Thank you for the 10 billion people who reminded me, really appreciate that. And we need to check our dinosaur names first of all. So, the Carcharodontosauruses, we have Toto, because they bless the rains down in Africa, and we have Sharkbait. We also have the Muttaburrasauruses, we have Ahsoka, we have Jenna Coleman, who is so incredibly gorgeous it breaks my heart. She's top of my list, I'm telling you. Jenna Coleman, Mutty, and Opal, which is lovely. And then for the Brachiosauruses, we have Jeff, of course. We have Benita, which I definitely remember, and I cannot for the life of me remember why. I've definitely called a Brachiosaurus Benita before, but I cannot remember. And Ash, which is a horrible name based on Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. In the Majungasauruses, we have Why Do You All Hate Me? Which is my name, because only 2 people came up with names for the Majungasaurus. Every other dinosaur got more than the minimum number of names, basically. Every other dinosaur got many names. The Majungasaurus got 2. So Why Do You All Hate Me for the Majungasaurus, along with, I didn't realise I had 4. A Langosaurus, Creon, and I'm going to come up with, yeah, seriously guys, Y-L-O-L. There you go. Brilliant name. And Kentrosauruses, we have Dorito, which I love, Kennet, which is in there somewhere. We have Kennet, Dorito, we have Karen, bloody Karen, it's always damn Karens, and Keegan. Should have done a Kel, should have done a Keegan and Kel. But there we go, that's the park at night time. Looking nice. So we're going to do a Suchomimus swamp, because I need a Spinosaurid of some description, but I'm resisting the Spinosaurus. And what we're going to do, because I don't know this off by heart, I only want 2 Suchomimuses, I think, given the small size of the exhibit, right? We're going to make all of them though, because I'd like to be able to just sit here and compare the colour scheme between them all, and then we can like properly pick which one we like the best. Hopefully there's only 5 skins. If there's not, I already know which one I'm not going to be including, and it'll be the jungle one. There isn't the 6. The jungle skin is just too edgy for me. I used to really like it, but now every time I look at it, it reminds me of My Chemical Romance. So we're going to dodge the jungle one. And don't get me wrong, I love a bit of MCR, you know, but not today. So we're going to look at these 5 Suchomimuses, and we're going to pick the 2 we like the best. Now, for the exhibit itself, it is so small that it is very difficult for us to do something very special. People say size doesn't matter when it comes to dinosaur exhibits. It absolutely does. I've had a couple of theories. One of them was to get rid of this path here and kind of have the lake that's making up our little sort of introduction walk down section here, have that lake kind of spiral over here into the exhibit. It would make the exhibit bigger, blah blah blah, but I looked at it and I tested it, and just losing the symmetry broke my heart on such a fundamental level that I cannot bring myself to do it, quite frankly. So we're going to do something fairly simple, but my problem is, right, it needs something. It needs a building primarily to make it interesting, because there's not enough room to put in big tall hills, there's not enough room to do anything interesting landscaping wise, so it needs a building. And I don't want to keep using viewing galleries and viewing platforms, because there's loads of them right there and it'll look just a little bit samey. So what we're going to do is we're going to use an advanced storm defense station, right? And it's going to sit like in the exhibit. Sort of, I want it kind of symmetrical. Do I want it symmetrical? Probably something more like... Yeah, I want it symmetrical. I may pretend otherwise, but I need it symmetrical. So I'm going to put that about there. I don't want it too far in. And the idea is, it doesn't really make sense in the context of the park, but bear with me. It's going to be a swamp, of course, because it's Suchomimus, and it's going to be like a swamp Suchomimus monitoring station sort of thing. I don't think if you look at the building, you intrinsically think it looks like a storm defense station. A, because that's not really a thing, and B, because there's nothing about it that screams, to me at least, storm defense station. So that's the plan anyway. Am I going to put... No. But it could easily be like a monitoring station, couldn't it? Like a tough, rugged, swampy monitoring station. That's kind of the idea. I don't know. It might look stupid, but I just want to put a different building in there, you know? And it needs to be a little bit deeper in there just because, well, you can't monitor it from the bloody edge, can it? So whilst we're waiting on our Suchos to arrive, let's go ahead and make the actual exhibit. Get nice and tight, just the way we like it. And, yeah... I have made the decision. If you check the thumbnail, this will blow some of you. Who's low health? I think it's my Brachiosaurus. Right, is there a way to do this easier? Yeah, there we go. Oh! Right, what do you need? Is it food and water? Yes, but you're currently eating and you'll be able to drink. It's fine. My Brachiosaurus, I've been having trouble with them as well. Having problems with... I could just click there, couldn't I? No, that doesn't... I could just... Yeah. My Brachiosaurus have trouble eating and drinking because there's lots of carnivores about, but they always make it eventually. As long as you catch a dinosaur before they die, it's not really that big a deal. Danny DeVito... Oh, see, this is from... He's panicking now. He didn't even get the food. I'm going to send out a ranger team. Now, they're not going to be able to heal him because there's no bloody entrance. Oh, no, there is, because we had this problem before. That's going to be a persistent problem, clearly. If you check the description of this video, you will notice there is no more family-friendly little bit. That's assuming I remember to get rid of it. It's something I've had on the channel for a long time. I never really understood why I did it in the first place, this idea of me being family-friendly. And don't get me wrong, those of you who are watching and you like your younger kids watching and all this kind of stuff, I'm definitely still not about to start swearing all the time. It's not really my personality anyway, to be honest. I don't want to force it, but maybe sometimes it does limit me a little bit in what I can say, which is, you know, what some of you suggest. This is going freaking terribly. See, I still want to say freaking there. There's no part of me that wants to full-on swear. But I am going to stop. Like, if I come up with something and I want to say something that maybe wouldn't be considered family-friendly, I'm no longer necessarily going to... This is never going to work, is it? This is a bloody disaster. Oh no, it's fine. Sweet. I'm not going to restrict myself as much. I don't know if it's going to make a noticeable change. I'm not sure how much I've really been restricting myself per se anyway, but we'll see. If I just stop worrying about it, we'll see what happens is basically the plan. I don't expect it to really make a difference, but I've had a lot of comments about it and I've been thinking about it and... Yeah, who cares, basically. Right, I need this cheeky little so-and-so. See what I mean? To be able to go past at an angle. Like that. We need to obviously protect... No, it's not gone far enough. We need to protect our storm defense station. There we go. Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Heard a little noise there, no idea what it was. Oh, it was my healed dinosaur is what it was, actually. I want that to be even, because why the blimmin' hell not? Can we just go down? Yeah, let's just go down. See, right there, as soon as I said, yeah, let's just go down, I instantly got a joke in my head. I instantly thought of just like a little cheeky comment, right? And I still haven't managed to train myself to say it. Like, I can't just... It's going to take a little time, folks, shall we say. It's hard for me to just come out with it, you know? It's gonna take a little time and a little practice before I can restrict that voice in my head that says, nope, you can't say that on YouTube. And it's not like I ever want to say anything bad. It's just, honestly, if I'm honest, it's just stupid sexual jokes. That's kind of like my whole sense of humour. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But it is what it is. So, I just instantly I just couldn't. Oh, God, I hate this bulgy little path. Oh, it breaks my heart. But will not be a problem in the future. Like I said in the last video, I have finally fixed it. And our next Isla Nublar will have nice, flat, wet bits. Which is really what we're looking for, isn't it? That'll do. I mean, we're going to change it, but for now, that'll do. We're going to need a little bit. I think that sits there quite well. We needed a water exhibit at the end of the day as well. I'm not really sure about the storm defense station. It's interesting, at the very least. At the very least, we needed something to pique the interest. And that's all we're going to get. So let's pop out some dinosaurs. Like I am a giant mother dinosaur. Sitting in a hospital, legs spread, just poo, 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 poo. Popping dinosaurs out. Would I have even said the word leg spread before today? That's an interesting... That's interesting. I have to think about that one. Right, so that's our default Sucho. Let's just pop them all up. We are pleased to welcome Suchomimus to the park. You're not wrong, announcer lady. You're not wrong. I'm going to have to find out who she is. I'm just curious, like, who the voice actor is. Okay, not bad, not bad. Quite like it. Alpine, I assume. Pretty cool. Not one I very often use, which is... Please be quiet. Not one I often use, which is a interesting development. Lots of them are going to die. If I kill just the white one, is it a hate crime, even if I'm white? I don't know. Is this wetland? Woodland? Oh no. Let's check if this is actually... Oh no, Savannah! Of course it is. Savannah's the black and white one. I've really got to remember that. What are you? You wetland or woodland? Or are you neither? Or are you alpine? You're woodland. Okay, that makes more sense. I like the white one. It really sticks out from a distance, which is really cool. You're a maybe. We're going to temporarily make it daytime just so I can see what the hell is going on, basically. It doesn't really help with the rain, but I need to be able to see the colours of the dinosaur a little bit more. I don't hate that one. I like the white one. The white one is definitely going in. So now it's about providing a nice contrast with the white one, and I think this one might be the winner, because this has got like black speckles, and this has got white speckles. What speckles do you have? You've got black speckles as well, though. And you're yellow. Yellow's cool. It's got a nice contrast there. I think we're going with these two. I have to shoot them all anyway, but we'll shoot the important ones first. Shoot the white one first. Oh, no, no, no. Don't do that. Yeah, sweet. Okay. Right. Now let's set... Oh. You'll be fine. Yeah, you're probably not going to be fine. I need to camp a ranger station in here permanently, seemingly. Yeah, I'm going to have to add more tasks as well. Yeah, this was a terrible idea. They just let me turn food off, really. There's no reason. It's a sandbox mode. I know they've added so many great options so far, but why not just keep going, you know? Why not just let us turn food off completely? There's no point in it being a thing. It's not a challenge in sandbox mode. It's just a pain in the ass. And not the good kind. There we go. All healed up nicely. Anyone else? No, the rest of carnivores will be fine. Right, back to work. Back to day-night cycle. Boop. Okay, good stuff. Right then. Right then. Are you all shot? Nope, not quite. Got to add one more to the list, which is this cheeky one. Yep. And transfer. That's the white one. Get the white. I'm very careful to say white and not right here. It is the right one, but then we get into this white is right thing and it just gets complicated. And this is the black one, also right, as it happens. A little black and yellow, black and yellow. Let's grab that. Is that black and yellow? Am I crazy? Let's go with yes. Is it? I think so. Yeah, your default. Yeah, it's fine. It's the right one. There we go. And kill the others. Boop. 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 So many nearly dead dinosaurs. And it's all these guys, isn't it? Yeah, at least they're all getting healed. That's good stuff. I think one of them has actually healed itself. You? Nope, you're still suffering. Okay. I was going to say I'm going to do something about this, but do we really? I don't think we really care. I think it's fine. Sort of. I think it's fine. I think we just ignore it and hope for the best. I'm going to do my little concrete surround bit here. Maybe here as well. That creates a little bit of lack of symmetry, but it might be interesting lack of symmetry. Just very slightly lacking in it, you know? Like from a... It's still the same shape and stuff, but it's got the concrete and mixes... Yeah, we'll go with that. That's fine. That is fine. It is a little bit small, this exhibit, to say the least, but I'd fit something in here. I could, like in reality, I could have just skipped the building, if we're completely honest. But I just feel this need for every exhibit to have something, even if that something is completely uninteresting. Oh, I like this. No, I don't. Take it all back, I hate it all. Even if that something is completely uninteresting, it needs a little something, or it'll upset me. I really do like the monorail, but I don't know, it's got something, it's got a little uniqueness to it, which is important. What are you screaming about? What are you running for? Nothing's happened! That's it. Nothing's happened! If someone broke it out over here... No, I think they're all in no exhibits once, because I did, like, put in a bajillion fences to try to make sure that happened, so we're fine. What are you blimmin' going on about? Crikey. Kids these days, always with the screaming, no. People are chatting with me about my excessive trees, right? But this is a swamp. It should be leafy. I'm going to put leaves everywhere, everywhere. I never use this tool. Now I shall use this tool. It's my favourite tool. Yeah, it feels swampy. It needs to be swampier, doesn't it? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling more swampiness. I mean, it's quite difficult because honestly, it's actually not that small an exhibit. I think it's actually kind of fine size-wise for the Suchos. It's fine. It's just another Suchomimus swamp. I've made it a bajillion times, and I will inevitably make it a bajillion more times. Now, before we go, folks, I told you this would be a short one because it was always going to be a simple little exhibit. We have Asia over here in the southwest, as opposed to the southeast. Although, interestingly, I guess to people in America, the only reason it's the southeast is because of how you look at it on a globe, right? Because America wants to be further to the left. Although, in reality, it's probably because Britain wants to be the centre of the universe, because we are. So everything is to the west or to the east. But to America, really, Asia is more like the southwest rather than the southeast. It depends what part of America. That's North America. It's like South America, then like a lot of Asia. Actually, it depends what part of Asia. If you're looking at like Japan, that'd just be west of Argentina, right? Maybe a bit higher. Probably a bit higher, actually, now that I think about it. Geography is not my strong suit, in case you hadn't realised. Anyways, this is Asia in the southwest. We are now all Argentina. And what are we going to do, is the question. Basically, I don't know what dinosaurs to do. I don't know what anything to do. I'm totally up to ideas and suggestions. It doesn't need to be path heavy. It needs to be more path heavy than this. We're not going to do like a big safari zone kind of thing, because we've already done that, so doing it again would be silly. I might put some attractions on here, actually. We'll have to see what we build in Asia before we decide what we're going to do over there. Yeah, I am open to ideas and suggestions. Just let me know in the comments down below. What do you think we should do in Asia? Not necessarily what dinosaurs. You can absolutely suggest that as well. But more just, what do we do? How do we make it interesting to look at? You know, how do we make it an exciting exhibit? How do we make exciting exhibits at all? It's a difficult thing to do in this game, full stop. But I think we've managed it so far. Thumbnail. I love that Suchomimus. The Suchomimus, I regret your low position on my recent list. I've grown to like you a little bit more because I like this skin so much. Look at that face. That's a crazy ass face. How are you doing? You better? No, you're at the wrong side. It's grown on me a little bit. I gotta say, I did put it quite low on my list, and a lot of people were very disappointed in me. Perhaps understandably. It's very pretty. That's the stuff, right? That's what you want in there. That's what you pay the bills with, right there. If we want straight on like that, no, that's rubbish. It seems good, but it's at such an awkward bloody angle. I don't know, folks. So what do we do with Asia? I mean, I've got plenty of time, right? Like, we're very early on in this video. I'm only going to talk for like a minute though. I don't have any ideas. I'm trying to come up with something we've never ever done before. A lot of this park is unique stuff for me. Some of it's a little bit less thought through. I'd like to think of Asia in general, like maybe we can theme the whole area on something. God knows what that would be. Maybe we can do like I don't have a bloody idea. I really don't. I don't know. I am throwing myself at the mercy of the YouTube comment section, which is probably a terrible idea based on past comments people have had. Not for me, admittedly. You guys are all lovely to me, but some people. And, oh my god. Send them out again. Ancient team, I don't know why you went home. You live here now. Yeah, just let me know. What do you think we should do for Asia? Let me know in the comments down below. How do we build something that ties all of Asia together? What dinosaurs do we include? How do we view the exhibits? Stuff like that. Let me know your ideas down below. I'm really open to suggestions because I have no bloody ideas of my own. Cheers, much love. Thank you for joining me. Please do like the video if you enjoyed it. It's a massive help to me. It cannot be overstated how big a deal it is, especially in January, because January sucks. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye. A little shout out at the end. This video and others like it would not be possible at all without the support of you guys watching me at home, and also everyone on this Patreon page right here who supported me in the last month. If you want to help out as well, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. Every little really helps. Cheers.